Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We got a great Ask a Ninja from Amanda in Noonan, Georgia, and she wants to know, can I add foundation insulation and keep my subfloor insulation? She's also got some questions about humidity and how to control that as well. Stay tuned. If you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to insulation, encapsulation, and indoor air quality. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, ring that notifications bell. Also check out our DIY store and our franchise opportunity. Amanda, I appreciate your Ask a Ninja, and basically what I was going to read what you wrote here. We are considering encapsulation. Do you always need a dehumidifier when you do an encapsulation? Is it possible that the vapor barrier and an air vent would be enough? What would be the problem if we did wall insulation and kept some vents open and left the batt insulation? Thank you so much for your time. Now, we got a lot to unpack here, Amanda. And basically, to answer your question, you are in Noonan, Georgia. I'm sure it's very humid out there. All right, so let's answer the first question, where can I add foundation insulation and keep my subfloor insulation? You can, yes. The only reason why we would recommend removing subfloor insulation is because it's wet, moldy, full of critters, or causing some kind of issue. Okay, so if you just installed subfloor insulation and it's perfect, there's no reason really to take it out. But keep in mind, in the future, you could have an issue with that insulation becoming wet or moldy, or critter nest or things like that. Or if you get a leak from above, it can actually trap the moisture above it. That's why when we go in, most of the time when we're called in, the subfloor insulation is in horrible disrepair. There's no reason to keep it, so we instantly remove it. Then we install a foam board on the wall. Now, one of the things I want to share with you, if you're planning on keeping the crawl space vented, all right, putting foam board on the wall is not going to do you any good. Okay, as a matter of fact, it's against code. Okay, so if you're going to vent the crawl space, you must have subfloor insulation. Okay, that is code. But once you seal the vents of the crawl space, you are allowed to either insulate the subfloor or the wall. Keep that in mind, okay? So if you're going to keep the air blowing in, it's kind of like you putting wall insulation in your house, but keeping the windows open in the wintertime. It doesn't matter how much wall insulation's inside your house, because the cold air is going to rush right through that window and chill everything inside the house, and it doesn't make a difference, is what I'm trying to say. So if you're going to keep the vents open, wall insulation shouldn't even be discussed. Just keep the subfloor insulation. And yes, I always recommend a dehumidifier. You don't ever want the crawl space under the rule of Mother Nature, okay? If it's foggy outside, the inside of the crawl space is going to get 100% relative humidity. If it's raining outside, the inside of the crawl space is going to get 100% relative humidity. Remember, the dehumidifier is designed to control the moisture, okay? So you always need a dehumidifier. A vent fan does not control moisture. It just recirculates whatever air goes in the back. So if it's hot, humid air coming in the back, it's going to blow hot, humid air out the front. Okay, so hopefully that helps answer your question. Is it always necessary to remove subfloor insulation? No, but if it's disgusting and nasty, or there's a chance of a leak or whatever, I would take it out. Just stick with foundation wall insulation, seal all the vents but one, have one active ventilation system blowing all that soil gas out per EPA guidelines, put the dehumidifier inside the crawl space, make sure it's kept dry all the time. I'm Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We hope that answered your question, Amanda, and we hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.